Time to color with me today. I'm going to color this little seahorse. It's a beautiful day outside. The sun is shining. The birds are singing. So, yes. I thought I'd just come on live for a little bit and color. Hello. Please come in and say hello so I know who you are. And if this is who I think it is that's come into my live, welcome. I just wanted to pop on here and say this for if Miss Evelyn, if you're watching this, I just wanted to settle some things here and straighten things out here because apparently you don't get it. You know why. Hello, Darren. How are you? I just wanted to come on here. It's not doll related or anything. I'm just kind of coloring and just kind of chit-chatting because there's just some things that I need to address, you know, just to kind of get off my chest. How you doing, Darren? How's the weather over there where you're at? We're having kind of like a partly cloudy day. We're supposed to have rain later this week, or I should say this weekend. Hello, Bryson. How are you? I'm doing okay. I'm doing good. Oh, it's raining? I'm doing okay. I'm just, kind of like just having one of those frustrating days. I'm ready for the weekend, though. I really am. I'm ready for the weekend. It's been a long week. A long week. The weather here, you're ready for the weekend too, Bryson? Yeah. This week has just been so long and just so tiring. I'm ready for the weekend. Yeah, ready for the weekend. The weather here has been kind of like fluctuating. One minute it's hot outside, then it's cool outside, then it's sunny, then it's cloudy, and I'm like, Mother Nature's unpredictable. She's very unpredictable. Does anybody got any plans for the weekend? I might go see my family this weekend. So, I might go see them. Maybe go out to dinner with my husband. Just like the Netherlands. I bet you guys get some weird weather out there too, huh? I've never been there. I hear it's beautiful. Do you guys get like cold weather stuff? You know, like cold weather, like snow and all that stuff out there? Hi, Butterfly Wings. How are you? Oh, you're going fishing. Sounds like fun. I've gone fishing, but the problem is I never catch fish. I never catch anything. It's fun and peaceful and relaxing. Yeah, I just love sitting out there just relaxing, even though whether I catch anything or not. Or just sometimes it's just nice being outdoors, you know, to get outside. I try to find things that are peaceful and relaxing, you know, whether it's the color, to sit outside, have lunch outside, or just to sit and relax. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I wish I could catch a fish. I'm not very good at fishing. I don't like having to poke the fish or the worm on the hook. I don't know. Some people use worms, some use other things. I don't know really. I don't know that much about fishing. I don't know about all the different types of fishing rods and lures and things like that. I still learn. My grandpa used to teach me how to fish. I lost him about 25 years ago. My grandpa passed away, and he used to take us out fishing just for fun, just for relaxing. But, you know, my brother still fishes every once in a while, you know. I need to get a fishing pole. I don't really have any. And every time I go fishing, it kind of reminds me of my grandpa. Oh, really? You have to go. I know there's like fly fishing where you kind of go like this with the thing. I think my arm would get tired of doing that. Oh, thank you. Yeah, he uh, died of an aneurysm. It was hard. I was like, I think I was like 20, I was 21 when he passed. So, fly fishing is pretty cool. Do you ever compete like in a contest or anything, Bryson? Yeah, it was sad. Do you ever compete like for contests for fishing or something to like to who can catch the biggest fish? My grandpa used to be able to catch catfish. Oh, you're too young? I didn't know. I thought some people just do it, you know. I didn't know how old you have to be and all that stuff. I mean, if you do it just for fun and just enjoy it. I always, if I catch a fish, I put it back. I don't have the heart to kill it. Where am I? Where am I from? Oh, you're 11? I'm from the United States. I'm in Missouri. Do you like video games? Yeah, I just throw the fish back in. I don't kill the fish. I just, if I catch it, I'm like, woohoo, look what I caught, and then put it right back in. You know, I have fun. I just enjoy getting outdoors, enjoying nature. I don't know anything about that. I don't know how. I'm sorry. Video games? Yeah, I'll play video games. But fishing is better? Yeah. Well, that's good, though. You like the outdoors, I guess. You like camping and all that stuff, hiking or something like that, or bike riding, or what is it called? Four wheeling? I guess you can do more with your mind when fishing instead of playing video games. I mean, there's nothing wrong with playing video games. Oh, that's pretty cool. I'm just the kind of person who's not much of an outdoor person. I really don't like being outdoors, but I'll go if I have to. What do you mean? Do I know out? Oh, is that like a YouTuber or something? The Outdoor Boys? Is that what you mean? No, I don't know them. I think I've heard of them, but I've never seen a video from them. Are they pretty good? Huh. Do you watch them a lot on YouTube? Hey, Bryson. Are you liking school? Why did they stop doing YouTube? You don't like school? Why not? Is school really hard? A friend of mine's little boy goes to school. He's about, I think, 12 or something like that. And he said the classes are really hard. He said they're really hard. Oh, you're in 8th grade? Woo! Almost in high school. Ouch. Yeah, I hear high school's pretty hard. Wow. Do they have like math and science and stuff like that? Do they teach that out there, like math, history, and stuff like that? They do out here. They teach, math, history, science. Oh, that's cool. Do you have a favorite subject that you like? I used to love history and English is what I used to like. Science, I was never good at. No, I gave up on that. And I don't like math. What is that? What is that, Bryson? I don't know what creatif. I don't know what that is. Hello. Oh, okay. That's okay. I understand. No, that's all right. I understand. I know sometimes it's hard to explain, in text, and sometimes it's easier to. School will get better. You just have to hang in there and you'll do okay. There may be things that, seem tough right now. You just got to hang in there and just try to focus and you'll do okay. You got to have faith. That's what I say. You just got to believe in yourself and just go for it. Just tell yourself, I can do this. I can. And then when you get out of school, you'll be like, oh, good. I'm glad. No more school. But you'll be like, I survived it and I did it. Oh, you're welcome. I know the world seems hard these days and everything is just so frustrating. Do I have a husband? Yes, I have a husband. No, I don't have any kids. No, I don't. I have pets, though. I have animals. I have 2 dogs. I have a King Shepherd and a Australian cattle dog, and I have 5 guinea pigs. They're all sleeping right now, so. I have 4 girls and 1 boy guinea pig. And then my dogs are a boy and a girl. Yeah, guinea pigs are cool. They're fun to have. I used to have hamsters. Hey, Debbie. Yep. I'm waiting for her to pop in. Just to let everybody know, there seems to be an individual. I know she's probably in my live, but she can't come in here and comment. But her name is Evelyn. And I just wanted to address something and tell her. Hello. But I just wanted to say to Evelyn, if she is watching, that the reason why I ended the friendship with you is because of the scammer person. And I kept telling you, and Debbie kept telling you, and Savannah kept telling you that this person is a scammer. Oh, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. I'm trying to be chill, but it's just, there seems to be an individual that just won't stop running my name through the mud. Like I said, Evelyn, we kept telling you that this person was a scammer. I showed the proof. Debbie showed the proof. Exactly. No, Evelyn used to be an ex-friend of mine. I knew her like 8 years ago. We met through YouTube and became friends, and then things started to spiral out of control, that this person that she thought was talking to her was a military man. And I found out that the guy that she was talking to really wasn't the guy she was talking to. He was a scammer. And I reached out to the real guy. He told me it wasn't him. He sent me a small little clip of telling her that it wasn't him that she was talking to. And Evelyn didn't believe me. She kept talking and talking to him after so many people told her not to. And she asked me if I would open an account with his name on it. And I told her no. I would not do that because I did not want to go to jail. And she just... Oh, okay, Bryson. That Evelyn just wouldn't stop, and I did not want to get involved with it, so that's why I ended the friendship with her. And that was, years ago, and I thought everything was fine, we went our separate ways, and then just within the last 6 months or whatever, she just out of nowhere just popped in and found my channel and started stalking me and harassing me, and just for no reason, because I didn't do nothing. I didn't do anything. All I ask is her just to leave me alone, because I don't want anything to do with her. I don't want to talk to her. I don't want to do anything. And she just thinks that everything I post on my wall or I make a video, she thinks it's all about her. And it's not about her. I'm not directing anything towards her. It is not about her. Never has. Never will. There's other people here on YouTube that don't like me. So, yeah. And now she's on her channel bashing me. So I don't understand. 1 minute she makes a video saying she doesn't hate me. She doesn't have any ill towards me or anything. But then she makes a video saying she's going to sue me. And then she starts talking bad about me. So I don't know, which is it. Do you hate me or do you not hate me? I'm just confused. That's all. I'm not, I don't know how much more clear I can be. I mean, Debbie has said things, Savannah has said things that I am not talking to you. I'm not directing anything towards you. I am not saying anything bad about you. I'm not stalking you. I'm not driving by your house every night. I'm not doing anything. It's just funny. I'm just over it. That's all. I'm just over it. And the other thing, exactly, Debbie, none of us are talking about her. There's other people on my YouTube channel that doesn't like me. So when I make a post saying, oh, hi, stalker, or something, all I can say is just prove it that I'm talking about you. Prove it where it says your name. Okay. You know, so it's like, prove to me, show me where I said your name. Where am I talking about you? Where did I, that's all I'm saying. Just, all I'm asking is, Evelyn, just stop, please. Just go on with your life and be happy and do what you want and just leave me alone and leave Debbie alone and everybody else. Nobody's doing anything. We're all just trying to live our lives and just, I'm just over it all. I am. And, I don't know what else I can say or do. And one thing I want to say, hello, Micah. The only thing I want to say, though, is, Evelyn, you can't permanently block somebody from YouTube. That is true. You cannot block somebody permanently. You could block them from commenting on your videos or your posts. Hi, Sasha. You can block them from that. So, just to let you know, Evelyn, Micaiah, is that right? If you go on my YouTube channel, on my community wall somewhere, just go comment on one of my posts, and then that way I remember your name, and then I could give you a shout out. Okay? When you block somebody on your YouTube channel, okay, like I said, just go comment on one of my posts on my community wall and say something, and then when I go up there, I'll find your name. And I'll give you a shout out. Like I said, when you block somebody on YouTube, guys, you can't block them permanently. They can still see your videos. They just can't comment. So if somebody I have blocked, no matter how hard you try, you're not going to get your comments to come through. Like if you have your comments held for review, they still won't come through. Because I have my comments to be held for review, and none of Evelyn's comments ever come through. I never see them, never will. Now, if she comments on my videos, she can see her comments, but I can't. Nobody else can. Nobody can see her comments. Only she can see them, but I can't. And nobody else on my channel. So does that make sense, guys? So when you kind of like hide this user from your channel, it just hides them from commenting on anything on your channel. They can't comment. They can try, but it's not going to come through no matter what. Unless they make a new account or make a fake account or something, then they can comment that way. But it's, no matter what they say or do, they won't be able to comment, and I won't be able to see their comments. But I promise, girl, I will give you a shout out, okay? Yes, you do, Sasha. You need to do some more videos. You need to do more videos. And show of your new baby. Your new reborn. My big girl should be coming soon. She's in customs. She's in customs right now, so I don't know what that means. So, I mean, I'm not trying to be rude or anything to anybody. I just wanted to speak my piece and just say what I gotta say, because I have no hard feelings against Evelyn. I'm not bullying her. I'm not harassing her. I'm not doing anything. I'm not making no accounts attacking her. I'm not doing anything. It's just that she's just getting the wrong idea. Yes, I am married. I'm happily married. I've been married for almost 16 years. That just because I post something on my community wall, no, I don't have any kids. Just because I post something on my wall doesn't mean it's directed towards her. Thank you, Debbie. I'm trying not to be rude or try to be aggressive or anything, but I'm just trying to make her understand that nobody is harassing her. Now, what she does with her ex-husband, that's on them. I got nothing to do with that. I've not talked to her ex-husband in years. That was it. The only time he ever reached out to me was just basically telling me that I need to stay out of their marriage. This is between him and her, and that there's always two sides of the story. And that was all he said to me, and he blocked me. I was like, okay. So I have nothing to do with whatever his name is. I don't have anything to do with him. I don't talk to him. I don't do nothing. All I'm just saying is that just because I post things on my community wall does not mean it's directed towards Evelyn. It is not harassing her. I never once said her name. I never mentioned anybody's name. Nobody. And Debbie could be my witness here, because she watches my YouTube and she knows that I never say anybody's name. I don't say people's names. But when you go to Evelyn's channel, you can see that she's harassing and she's bullying me because she says my name. She screenshots my YouTube channel. She says things bad about me when I've never once said anything bad about her. I just said the reason why I don't want to be her friend anymore. That's the only reason. I didn't want to be a part of that scam. I didn't want to be a part of it. And I'm sorry if she... This was my first time ever saying your name, Evelyn, in a video. Is because I want you to know personally that this is for you, and that you will see this, and that you will know that I am not harassing you. I am not bullying you. I'm not talking about you. My posts that I have on my wall have nothing to do with you. Whether you believe me or not, and you want to think that it is, then I don't know what to tell you. I don't know how to help you. I really don't. I'm sick of it. That's all I'm saying. I'm tired of it. And if you want to continue harassing me and bullying me and think that everything is about you, then I don't know. You need help. I don't know. But I don't know. I don't know what else to say. You know, I'm sorry you got your feelings hurt, that you felt betrayed and you felt abandoned. I'm sorry, but I tried telling you several times that I did not want to continue the friendship if you were going to continue talking to the guy, and you kept talking to him, and then I didn't talk to you for a while, and then you said that you came back and you said, oh, I'm not talking to him anymore, and then I found out that you were still talking to the guy. And then I had to end the friendship because I did not want to be dragged into it. I did not want to be held for responsible for any crime. I didn't want to be in trouble for it. And as a decent friend, I tried to save you. I was trying to protect you, telling you, showing you the proof. So did Debbie, and so did Savannah, and everybody else that was involved. We all tried showing you that this guy was not good. He was a bad guy. he was not good, and you just wouldn't listen to us. I don't know what else to say. You know, Debbie will back me up on that because we were trying to prove to you that this guy was just no good. Please let him go. He's not worth it. And I showed you the proof that the real guy that you were supposedly talking to sent you a video saying that it's not him that you're talking to. It's a scammer, that this person has done this to him many times, impersonating him, but you still wouldn't believe it. So I don't know what else to say. I really don't. You know, like I said, I'm sorry the friendship ended, but I got to do what's best for me at the end of the day. I have to protect myself, just like Debbie had to protect herself, and so did Savannah and everybody else. We all had to protect ourselves because we did not want to be dragged into this. But you can't seem to let it go. You think everybody's out to get you. You think everybody's trying to attack you. Nobody is trying to. Now, with your ex-husband and all that, I don't have anything to do with that, but what was going on between you and me and the other ladies, that all I can do is speak for myself. You know, I'm not harassing you. I'm not making fake accounts attacking you. I'm not coming in your lives. I'm not saying anything. I'm not doing anything to you. And it's the honest to God truth. I mean, you know, I got my, I'm not doing anything to you. I swear. I'm not. After the friendship ended, I just moved on with my life and just went on. But you're the one that came looking for me and found me. And then all of a sudden, this started. And it's like, I didn't do nothing to you. I was just making my videos. And then everything I post, you think is about you. And it's not. I swear. I don't know. But I just wanted to come on here and just let you know that I'm not attacking you. I'm not doing anything to you. You know, I've had heart-to-heart talks with Debbie, and I've told Debbie, I said, you know, I'm not doing anything. I'm not saying anything to her. I'm just making videos or sharing posts and quotes that I like. And that's it. And one last thing I want to say, Evelyn, please leave my friends' names off of your page, is all I'm asking. They have nothing to do with it, okay? Just leave them alone. We're all too old for this. I am not, like I said, Debbie, I'm not bullying her. You know that for a fact. You've seen my videos. You've seen my posts. You know I never say her name. I never, ever do anything. But it shows that she's bullying me by showing screenshots of my YouTube channel, screenshots of my videos, screenshotting my comments that I have in my videos. And you always saying my name. So it just shows that if you go to court, the judge is going to look at it and see my page and say, where, Evelyn, is she bullying you? Where does she ever say your name? Hey, PTX lover, how are you? I'm doing all right, sweetie. I'm just trying to address something to some individual that keeps bothering me. And then if the judge goes to your page, Evelyn, he's going to look at your YouTube page, and he's going to see that you are harassing and talking about me, and you're bad-mouthing about me because you're showing proof that you are harassing and bullying me because you've got my stuff on your page. Where on my page, I don't say your name. So who's the judge going to believe? Me. So, I'm just saying, you know, Evelyn, you know, this threatening you're going to sue, you got to make sure you have your facts. You got to make sure you have your proof. Because the judge is going to look at all my YouTube page, and he's never going to once ever find your name on here. He's never going to find a screenshot of your page. He's never going to find anything. But you go to your page, and he's going to find stuff that showing that you're proving that you're harassing and bullying me when I'm not even doing anything. So, will this resolve anything? Will this fix anything? Probably not. She's probably going to continue and thinking that, but then that's on her. But at least I've cleared the air. I have spoke my mind. I have expressed how I feel, and I feel better. And I apologize to all my subscribers and anybody that's been in my live that they had to hear this. This is not the kind of person I am, but I will come in my defense and defend myself when I see that I am being accused of something that I'm not doing. And I just wanted, like they said, there's always two sides of the story, or three sides, or four sides of the story. I spoke my piece. Debbie has spoke her piece. Savannah has spoken her piece. We all have said our piece. But for some reason, one person can't let it go. So, like I said, I am done with it. It was time to let it out, Debbie. It really was, because it was just getting just ridiculous and just so draining to all of us. We all just want to live our lives in peace and harmony, and whether we can be friends again or not, that's time will only tell. But as far as I know, I cannot be friends with Evelyn anymore. I wish her the best of luck in life. I wish her the best of whatever going on in her life. I just wish she would just take a step back and just really look and like, wow, she really isn't bullying me. She really isn't attacking me. You know, it's just that when you're posting things and accusing somebody of doing something that they're not. And the one thing I also want to say is that my husband, which Evelyn thinks that my husband is, my husband has never and never will. He never was an FBI agent. He never was. He never was. And I have the proof of that. But I don't need to prove nothing. So just before you post something and say something about somebody, make sure you have the facts and they are the truth. Because in the end, take it from me, it will bite you in the butt in the end. It will. Oh, so I got that out. Now I feel better. I have... Don't fall, please. Do not fall. Now I have got to get my planner going here, guys, because I've got so many things that I need to do and get done. You know. It's just one of those days where you just have so much stuff to do. Oh my God, it's not even funny. Exactly. And that's one thing I don't appreciate. That's you know, people can be mad at somebody and may disagree with somebody and may not like what somebody says, but it doesn't give you the right to come on there and posting people's personal information just because you want to make them mad. You know, like I said, I can't speak for anybody, Debbie. You know, you have to do what's best for you and your safety and everything. Same as with Savannah. For anybody, you have to do what you have to do to protect yourself and for your safety. That is bullying, yes. That's what I'm trying to understand, that people on YouTube will say things and say, oh, my stalker, my hater, my this and that. They're just saying a stalker, a hater. They're not saying who the person is. Because I'm pretty sure 99.9% everybody has a stalker, everybody has a hater. We all have haters, but I never say who my haters are. There's lots of people in this industry, YouTube, that hate. Okay, same on Facebook, same on Instagram, same on, what's it called now, X instead of Twitter. Every social media platform, there's always going to have that one person that's going to hate you and is going to be just whatever. And you're just kind of like, okay, whatever. Okay, so is it you're going to let that one person ruin your life? I learned that from my friend Connie. I learned that from my friend Connie. She's always saying, you're going to let that ruin your day? But like, everybody handles it differently. Hey, coffee girl. Hey, girl. Hey, Anna. I was just talking about how you have haters that come in your life, right, Anna? You have people that say things and make fun of you. And I'm just saying that, it's not right that people do that to people. That if you don't like somebody, there's a thing called click out or scroll on. I know there's going to be people that hate me and don't like me. They don't like the way I look, the way I talk, the way I dress. Okay. I'm not here for you. I'm here for myself. I'm here to make myself happy and have fun. So just remember how other people would feel, when you make fun of somebody. Because it can't hurt. I'm guilty of it. I have done it. You guys have seen posts on there of me being angry and directing towards my stalker or my hater or whatever. I'm trying to stop that because I've learned that no matter what I say or do, it's not going to resolve it. It's not going to fix anything. It's not going to do anything. All you can do is pray to God, ask God to take control, let God handle the situation, because for one, it's going to affect your mental health, your anxiety and all that stuff, and it's just going to really hurt you in the end. I know I'm not everybody's cup of tea. I know I am not the prettiest girl in the world. I know I'm not the smartest in the world. But I am who I am. I have feelings. I get my feelings hurt very, very easily. I'm a very sensitive person. And people may not believe that, but I am. You can ask my husband if he was here. He would tell you how sensitive I am. I can get my feelings hurt very, very easily. And I'm trying to build like a thicker skin, not to let it bother me. I'm trying to just like, okay, you don't like me? Cool. And go on. But does it hurt? Yes. Do I want to cry? Yes. But if you show them that you're crying, it shows them a weakness. That they're like, haha, I got her. She's crying. Success. But some people can take it too far, Anna, and it can get really ugly. I will try to come into your live, girlfriend. I will try to come into your live. Usually that's just when my husband gets home from work. I got to cook his dinner. But I will try to come in your live, and I'll try to, I don't know if you have, you can, when you click on somebody's name, you can add them as a moderator in your live, so that way if anybody says anything rude, they have the right to kick them out. Or put them in timeout and stuff like that. So, I don't know if you knew that or not. So, but I will try to come in your live. Debbie, subscribe to Anna, because she's a really sweet girl. She really is. And she's just very sweet, and I love her positivity, so. Anna, you can subscribe to Debbie. She don't make videos, but she does comment, from time to time on people's videos. So, like I said, I don't want to come on here and make my lives to be negative or hateful. Sometimes I got to speak my piece, just to get it off my chest. Because I know there's other people out there that can relate to how I feel or what I'm going through, or like, hey, I understand. Anna, if you're still in here, the collab that we were going to do, we can do it on Halloween if that's what you and Laura want to do. We can do that. I told Connie that we'll do it live on Halloween if that's okay with you. So, yeah. But anyway, like I said, I just wanted to speak my mind and get it off my chest. I feel much better. Do you ever get these from the like Hobby Lobby? And I know Dollar Tree, sometimes Dollar Tree has some of these kinds of things. Dollar Tree is starting to really step up their game, guys, on their like for their planners and things like that. Check out Dollar Tree because sometimes Dollar Tree has some really cute little things that you can use your for your planner. So. I almost knocked that right off. That would have been horrible. Hello, welcome. Come in, say hello. What's up with everybody? How's everybody doing? Everybody got any plans for the weekend? Anything exciting going on? I know this weekend I'm going to be doing, let's see, I'm going to go out with my husband this weekend. I might go see my family this weekend, so yeah, I'm going to go see my family this weekend. Hopefully everybody's home. Can you believe it, guys? It's October already. Holy moly. It's crazy. I can't believe how fast the month is going. The year is going, by the way. It's crazy. Hey, Connie. Yeah, I'm sorry, Connie. I know I shouldn't have done this, but I just wanted to just do the live and just get it out there so that way I get it off my chest and have a clean conscience because I'm trying really hard to be a better person, you know, and try to just not let things, you know, bother me, you know. I've learned a lot from you, and I know I may not always. I know, Connie. That's why I had nothing to do with you. That's why I didn't say anything about it, sweetie. Oh, I just want to let you know, Connie, Laura and Anna, um, the coloring collab thing, they can't do it until Halloween. So I've got your video already up on your channel. I got the tags in it. I've got the thumbnail for it and everything. So on Halloween, we'll release it on Halloween. That I couldn't help it though. It was something that I follow on YouTube, on Facebook. And it was just something I was sharing because I was just not sharing it because of me. I was just sharing it because I know there's a lot of people going through stuff, and I was just sharing it because I just thought, oh, well, that's true. Okay, cool. I'll let Anna and Laura know. Yeah, and I mean, if you want to keep that video, that's fine. You know, we could do that. But like I said, I wasn't trying to start drama. I wasn't trying to. I was just, there's a thing called on Facebook, it's called Journey, Life's Journey or something like that. And I was sharing it because every day they post something new every day. And I just saw that and I thought, oh, well, I'll just share that with everybody. Not saying that I was trying to cause drama or nothing. I was just sharing it just because I thought, well, maybe somebody else can relate to that they're going through. That was the only reason why I did it. I wasn't trying to start drama. I just thought, wow, that's true what they said. So, I mean, I think it's called Life's Journey. I think that's what it's called. But they have all different kinds of sayings and quotes. Exactly. I'm not posting anything on my wall, whether it's a quote, whether it's, you know, I see my friend Connie post it. I see my friend Crystal post something like that. I have seen lots of my friends post it, and I was like, oh, I like that. I'm just going to share it. And it's not directed towards anybody. And if anybody takes it that way, I'm sorry. But it's just something that I like and I share. I mean, I'm trying to be more I'm trying to be more positive, you know, trying to share quotes and stuff. I know I shouldn't be posting. Yes. If I posted something that was directed towards Angie or Evelyn, Connie would be on my booty. She would get on to me. She has. She has gotten on to me. If I post something, she'll say, Courtney, take that down. You know that you're starting trouble. Don't do that. Don't post that. They're going to say this or that. And she's right. Connie will get on to me. Connie has. So, you know, I'll be being more careful about what I post now, so that way people don't think that it's directed towards them. Hello, Austin. You know, so I'm trying to be a better person. I'm trying to be more positive, you know, and I'm not trying to direct it towards anybody. But if that's how they feel about it, I'm sorry. You know, Connie's trying to help me not to do that. So I'm not, like, just attacking anybody. I'm not trying to. It's just something that I like and I wanted to share. Just like everybody else. Thank you, Connie. That really means a lot to me. You know, yes, I have come a long way, and so have you, Connie. You have come a long way, and I'm not trying to cause anything. I'm just saying Connie definitely has shown the true meaning of what a real friend is. She does not give up on me. Do I frustrate her sometimes? Yes. Do I get her upset sometimes? Yes. But she still cares, and I care about her because she knows she's just trying to look out for me, and she's trying to help me to be a better person. But, you know, friends, a true friend is somebody who will say, hey, I want to be friends with everybody. I didn't have no hard feelings against, you know, Angie or anything. Were things said that shouldn't have been said? Yes. Were there things done that shouldn't have been done? Yes. Have I been guilty? Yes. You know, am I proud of myself? No. Do I regret what I did? Yes. But I'm trying to change. Could we ever be friends again? Probably not. But can we be civil towards each other? I hope we can. I agree, Connie, you know, and I know sometimes I always run things by you to say, Connie, do you think this is okay to post? And you'd be like, it's a little risky, no. And, you know, just like everybody should be able to feel free to post what they want on their channel. Please come and join Anna. Connie said she would love that, to do that on Halloween. That way it'll give her time to do more for her collab. Is that okay? So, you know, like I said, just try to just, you know, I mean, I'm trying really hard to be a better person. I'm trying to be stronger. You know, I have my faults. I make my mistakes. You know, I know I'm guilty of things. I'm trying really hard to be more conscious of what I say and do. Coffee Girl, I will be there. You know, I will try to get there. I may not get there right at that time, but I will try to get in there as soon as I can. It just depends on what time my husband gets home from work. That's the only thing. So, you know, so I'm just trying to be more self-conscious about, more about my surroundings and how I word things and say things. You know, I'm trying to. And I'm not saying I'm perfect, you know, so like I said, I don't wish no harm on anybody. I don't wish any hate on anybody. I don't hate Evelyn. I don't hate Angie. I wish them the best of luck in life, both of them. I really do. I just wish we could all be civil to each other online. Just to be civil and be respectful. But, you know, I mean, I've tried so many times, and I have a good heart. I give people so many chances. And then in the end, I still get hurt. And everybody's like, when are you going to learn? I'm like, probably never. Because I just have a good heart. I care about people. I don't know. I can't help it. But like I said, Connie has been an amazing... Oh, that's okay, Connie. That's fine. I appreciate Connie because, you know, Connie has been an amazing person. She really is. And everybody should go subscribe to her channel, by the way. Connie has been definitely the true meaning of what a friend is. You know, yes, there may be days I bother Connie by, you know, texting her too much or doing this and that. But she will come out and say, hey, Courtney, hey, you're texting me too much. Or, hey, Courtney, I don't feel like video chatting today. Or, Courtney, this and that. And I understand. Because she has a life. She has a husband. She has kids. She has animals that she's got to take care of. But she doesn't sit there and say, oh my God, Courtney's driving me nuts. She's doing this and this and then that. Well, bye. I got to cut her off. I can't be her friend anymore. That's not a real friend. You know, that's where I feel where Angie and I ended up not being friends anymore, because apparently she said I was bothering her too much by video chatting too much. She could have come to me and said, hey, Courtney, you're video chatting me too much. You know, let's take a break from that. I'm like, okay. We could work this out, you know, if you want to work on save the friendship. But apparently, I guess that didn't want to happen, so. There were things that Angie did that, you know, that was driving me nuts, but I didn't say anything to her because I thought, okay, well, I wanted her to get it off her chest, to make her feel better, you know, if she was having issues at home or whatever. Let her talk, let her get it out. That's what a friend does. But, you know, you can't stop whoever wants to be your friend. You know, I'm just sorry the friendship ended. I'm sorry, but you know, I mean, if you're a real friend, you will try to work it out, you know, and try to figure out what steps you can do to make it better, you know. There are days, Connie has told me many times, where she's just having one of those, you know, we like to call it like a mental health day. Where if Connie's feeling kind of down or she's not feeling well, hey, Bryson, or something like that. If she's not feeling well, then she'll just say, hey, Courtney, I need a day just to myself. I'm just not in a good place right now. I'm not in good spirits. I'll message you when I'm feeling better. And then I'm like, okay, that's fine. Just let me know you're okay. There's nothing wrong with that, taking a break from your friend if it's for a day or two, because we all have mental health and we all need to take care of our mental health. We really do, because it's a very serious thing. We all have anxiety. It's okay, Bryson. It's okay, hon. It's okay. Don't worry about it. You're okay. You didn't miss much. I was just talking about how people need to learn to respect and be, kind to each other and try to respect people's space and, is all I was saying. But anyway, like I said, I'm not here to criticize anybody. I'm just expressing how I feel and stuff like that. That's all I'm doing. I'm just trying to make myself feel better, because every once in a while things can get a little hectic, you know what I'm saying? And I have no hard feelings against nobody. I don't want to hate anybody. I don't want to be mad at anybody. I just, if something's bothering you and I've said something or I did something, please come to me and say, hey, Courtney, you said this, or Courtney, you did this, and, try to talk to me instead of just bad-mouthing me, in front of everybody, because not everybody needs to know what's going on, is all I'm saying, But, I'm glad that I have Connie in my life. I'm glad she is my best friend, because she has helped me tremendously, and she's made me feel better. And, I may not always, hold on one second, guys. Oh, Bryson, I'm so sorry that happened to you. People can be so cruel and so mean sometimes. But, anything like that ever happens, go to your teacher immediately, because don't take that, lightly. Take that very seriously, because that's considered like a threat to someone's life. You know what I'm saying? Definitely tell your teacher, tell your parents, let them know, and then let the teachers take it from there, because that's just wrong that people do stuff like that. I don't understand why people have to be that mean. But I'm glad he's not at your school no more. I'm glad that he's gone. Hello, Robin. How are you? I'm just sitting here trying to get my planner. That's not good. Anytime you see anything like that, definitely report that immediately. We have a lot of that going on out here in our school system. A lot of people are doing that. And it's wrong. It's scary. It really is. You got to do what you got to do to protect yourself. Robin, how are you, sweetie? How are you doing? I'm just sitting here trying to get my planner all set up, because I've got so much going on and I'm trying to get it all organized. I've got so much that I got to do. If I don't have this, I don't... Oh, really? I got so many chores to do. Well, you got to do what you got to do to protect yourself. Do what you got to do, because nowadays, you're not safe anywhere. Well, that's good. You're doing okay. You ready for the weekend? You got any plans for the weekend? I know, Anna. That's okay, sweetie. I know you're still here. That's okay. I know sometimes there's not much to, want to say, or you don't want to. You're just kind of listening. It's okay. I know you're still here. There's 5 people in here. So there's Bryson, Connie, Robin, and somebody else is in here. I don't know if Debbie, you're still in here or not. I know Debbie's working, so. Oh, girl, I tell you, I've got so much stuff. It's not even funny, Anna. I've got, my one dog has kind of got the poopies, so I've been walking him like crazy. Oh, you're at the hospital? Oh, no. Everybody pray for Robin. Hopefully everything is okay and nothing serious. I had a major headache yesterday, really bad, that wouldn't go away. And everybody kept thinking it was maybe a migraine. See, I don't know what a migraine, like what kind of a migraine headache it would be. But it was like, I don't know if it was an allergy headache or it could have been a sinus headache. I don't really know. But it was just hurting me so bad. I had to go to bed early because it was just killing me. But I woke up this morning and I feel fine. But then I woke up with a kink in my neck because I sometimes lay the wrong way. So that kind of sucks. Oh, you're having surgery? Oh, no. Yeah, I know, Bryson. It's better today. I know I could do that. It's just a kink right here, But I put ice on it. I put heat on it. But I kind of got bored, so I just wanted to talk to people. But I appreciate it, Bryson. I really do. Thank you very much for that. And I definitely, when I go to bed tonight, I will definitely... Oh, for your heart? Oh, wow. Yeah, when I go to bed tonight, I'll definitely get some good sleep. Trust me, I will. I'll sleep good. Yeah, it just, sometimes I don't know if it's sometimes a stress headache, from like, stress or allergies or what. Robin, I hope everything goes well with your heart surgery. I hope everything goes well, sweetie. I really hope, there's no complications or anything. Yeah, I'll take me some Tylenol maybe or some Aleve or something like that and just go to bed tonight early, and maybe that might help with my allergies. But I've always had allergies really severe since I was little. So, it's just, ugh. But they say if it's like here, it's a sinus headache. And if it's like here in your nose, it's allergies. But they say if it's up here in the front, they say it's your sinuses. I don't know. That's what everybody tells me. Oh, you're very welcome. I hope everything definitely goes well. I will be praying for you and everything, that it goes well and no issues. So everybody, can you all please pray for Robin for her surgery that she's having for her heart, that everything goes well? Oh, thank you, Bryson, for saying that. That's very sweet of you. Yeah, surgery is always a scary, scary thing, and it's always a risk no matter what surgery you're having. It's always scary. Bryson, I hate to ask you this, but do you do YouTube videos or anything? Oh, I'll have to come watch. Hold on one second. All right, hold on one second, Robin. Let me go grab one. I'll be right back. She's all the way over here on the other side, so hold on a second, hon. Let me go grab it. Come here, buddy. All right, I had to go walk over there and grab one of my things. All right, here's one of my babies. This is a reborn doll. Bryson, it's a doll, but it's made to look like a real baby. This is the Liam kit. He is a replica. I love this little boy. I'm getting another one, and then I'm getting another one from Connie. So, yeah, I'm going to have three. I'm going to have triplets. Oh, boy, Connie. My hands are full. Yeah, it does look real, don't it? But it's really a doll. You can tell by the hands. It's plastic, you know, vinyl. So, yeah, it does look real. Yep. Yeah, but that's what they call them. They're reborn dolls. They are like their artwork to make look like a real baby. They're really fun to have. They're really fun. Oh, I know. I love him too. Maybe my next baby, another one that I get, maybe I'll name him Bryson after you. No, I don't. Well, sometimes I do have tears in my eyes because I can't have real children. Oh, Connie, you have to do a YouTube video. Yeah, I can't have kids of my own. I don't really want to go into why, but it's just I've had miscarriages. I don't know if you know what that is, Bryson. It's just where you lose a baby and it hurt, you know, so I can't have them. So I have these dolls. They are for people who have lost a child, can't have children, you know, or people who have dementia or Alzheimer's. It kind of helps them to, you know, just to have, you know. There's lots of people on YouTube that have reborn dolls. Connie has some, you know, so, you know, it's a to help with people who have anxiety and depression. Sometimes it's just having that, not actually like having a real baby where you got to hear them screaming and crying and change a dirty diaper, but these are just dolls that just something to comfort, to hold. Oh, I have some Halloween outfits for my older toddlers, Connie. I just don't have, all right. Have a great night, Bryson. Thanks for coming by. I hope you'll come by again. Subscribe, Bryson, so that way you know when I go up live again and do some videos, okay? And I'll come by your channel, comment, or wait a minute. Let me see if I can write this down. Hold on one second. All right, let me write this down here. Bryson D. All right. Okay, yeah, like I said, just go comment on one of my videos or one of my posts on my community wall, Bryson, and that way I'll see your channel so I can go and subscribe back to you, honey. Oh, well, have a great night. Sleep well, Bryson. Yeah, I love my dolls. I love them. Oh. Yeah, I mean, you know, the dolls, they do help, you know, people with anxiety or depression or something like that. They're just fun to have. Connie, I definitely need to go and get one I don't have a Halloween costume for my Liam. I'll have to probably just make something. I'll have to come up with something. Maybe I'll put on his Batman pajamas and say he's Batman. I don't know. I might do that because I've got Batman pajamas. But I don't have a mask. So that kind of sucks. I don't know. And then I don't have an outfit for my Cammy. And I don't have one for my Pippas. So I got to find something for them. Maybe I'll go this weekend. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I'll have to think of something. But right now, our Halloween costumes for the babies are freaking nuts. They're like $5, $6 for their Halloween costumes out here. It's ridiculous. They usually go marked down after Halloween, but I want to get one for my Pippas, Liam, and for my Cammy. So maybe this weekend. I don't know. It depends. But I got to go see my family Monday, so that's always fun. Yeah, Connie, I want to see your outfits that you got for your babies. Either you can video chat me if you want. Dang, you paid $3? Lucky. Yeah, mine out here are like $5, $6. Some are $10. I was like, holy crud. I don't know. I might try to find something. You know, I don't know. I mean, put a Batman shirt on him and say he's Batman. I don't know. So I'll have to find something. I mean, I do have a Halloween dress, but it's for a size 2T, and it's for my bigger toddlers, not for my Cammy, because it'll be way too big on her. It's a Minnie Mouse dress, but I mean, I could make it work. I may have to pin it, but I don't know. I don't know, but my Pippas, I don't have anything. All right, Connie, call me later when you get home so I can see the outfits. Yeah, I'm not getting rid of any of my babies. I'm not going to get rid of them. These are mine in my collection to have. But if you go look on, Robin, I don't know if you have Facebook or not. There's a Facebook group. It's called Reborn Trades. You could go on there. And now they won't accept replicas, just to let you know. They only take authentic ones. But if you have an authentic reborn that you don't want anymore and you want to see if anybody will trade you for one of theirs, you can do that. See, I'm trying to think what the other one is called. I think it's Toddler Reborn Trades or something. But look up Reborn Trade, or go on Facebook and type in Reborn Trade Groups. And there's all kinds of groups in there. You want to stay in the groups that have more than like 1K, 1.6 or something in it. You don't want to go in the groups that are like, they have like maybe 20 or 100 in there, because those are a little risky. But you want to go in the groups that have a lot of followers. And definitely check them out there, the Reborn Trades. And see if you have a reborn that you want to trade. And sometimes they have some really cute reborns in there that somebody will be willing to trade with you. So, I mean, check it out. I mean, it don't hurt. That's where I got one of my babies from. So, yeah, just look on Facebook. I don't know if you have Facebook or not, but check out Facebook. They usually have reborn trade groups, and you can find really cute babies. Yeah. It doesn't hurt to try. Because some of them have some really cute babies out there for trade. I don't know what ones you're looking for. Like, if you're looking for a Liam or a Laura, there's a Laura out there I think somebody has for trade. Some have sleeping babies, awake babies, It just depends on what you're looking for. I don't have any babies right now for trade. I don't have anything, so. I've got the ones that I have right now are the ones that I'm keeping in my collection that I have. I got rid of the ones that I didn't want anymore, and I traded them. So. Well, I might get off here, Robin, because it is 1:40 here my time, and I've got to go get something to eat. And, yeah, I might be back on later. Yeah, you can get on your mom's Facebook and trade, just it don't hurt to try, you know, just look at the group, you know, and see if there's any babies that pop up that might be interested, that you might like, you know. They have all kinds, newborns, preemies. Sometimes they have silicone babies. They've got toddlers. You know, it just depends. You know, so you know, it doesn't hurt to go try. You know, you'd be amazed what you can find. And sometimes on Facebook Market, sometimes they do have reborn doll babies for sale. I don't know if they're like for free or not. I mean, you could, sometimes they might be, but you could also look on Facebook Market. Sometimes they have reborns. You just type in reborn baby dolls in your area. They might have some, and you may just have to go pick it up. You know, have your mom take you and pick it up, or else just, you know, look in the groups and trade. I mean, it's totally up to you, whatever you feel comfortable with. You know, because sometimes people don't feel comfortable going somewhere to somebody's house and picking up something or whatever, because, you know, it's just for safety. But I have been in that reborn trading group for a year now, and I've never had any issues. So, and you'll have to also look too, like in their description. Also, make sure you look, Robin, in their description. Sometimes they'll say authentic only, no replicas. You know, like their rules that they have. Look on there, because sometimes they will say no replicas or no whatever. So you have to look just to be safe, because if it's a replica, they won't take it. They'll kick you out of the group. I'm wanting to get another silicone baby. That's what I want. Another silicone. But they're very, very expensive. They're very, very expensive. They're like, you know, hundreds and thousands of dollars for those. But sometimes when you go in there and you have a vinyl, sometimes they have a silicone for trade. But then you have to look, because sometimes they'll say, I only will trade my silicone for another silicone. Or they'll say, no vinyls. And you're like, ah. Oh. I get so frustrated. I'm like, dang it. You know, it's frustrating. It's like, ah, crap. And it's a cute silicone baby too, but they don't want, unless, and then sometimes they'll say they will look at another vinyl, but it has to be the same equal value to their silicone. So if their silicone is worth $1,000, you have to have a reborn doll vinyl that is worth $1,000. Like, they would consider a expensive reborn doll is like the Cami by Ping Lao, or any reborn dolls by Ping Lao. They're very expensive. Very expensive. And then they have like the 36-inch reborn dolls. Those are very expensive. I saw one that somebody was asking $985 for it. But, you know, it just depends. That's what they mean when they say equal value. So, if their reborn doll was worth, you know, they say they paid $500 for it. Then you go look up your reborn doll to see how much it is to buy the kit. And then you have to add it up to with how much either you paid for that doll to buy that doll, or whatever. So it's very confusing when they say they want equal value. And it's like, oh, man, I gotta fight for that. Oh. I mean, I have dolls that are equal value to a silicone, but I don't want to part with it. That's my thing. I've worked too hard to get that doll that I have, so. And I'll never get rid of my Cami. Nope. Well, I might get off here because I've got to go get something to eat. And maybe film a couple of videos for my doll, for my YouTube channel. I got to go do that. And then finish doing laundry. That's always fun. Oh, God, I hate laundry. But yeah. But I just wanted to come on and say hello to everybody. And I know, Robin, you're probably still in here, and there's somebody else in here that hasn't said hello. Is it you, Anna? All right, well, I will see you all later. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. Follow each other, subscribe to each other, and stay tuned. Oh, you're back, Connie? Yay, she's back. Yeah, I was just about to get off. Because I'm dying to see your baby's outfits that you got. I can get off here and call you if you want me to, Connie. So I can see them cute little outfits. Oh, you're not home yet. Oh, sorry. I might try to go to Once Upon a Child this weekend. I'm going to try. Cross your fingers. If I just give my husband the look, you know, please. He might fall for it. I don't know. This Great Sense air freshener, it says crisp watermelon. Don't get it. It doesn't, it smells, doesn't smell like, it's kind of like, it's not a strong watermelon smell. 2 shirts. I have a t-shirt that says, I think you sent it to me. It's something, time for spooky season or something. I got one of those. I might put that on my outfit. I don't know. I'll have to go through all my clothes and figure out what I can put on my babies to see for Halloween. I gotta think of something. I could put my Liam in a gray shirt and just say, you know, he's a truck driver. I don't know. I don't know. Exactly. So I'm only dressing just like, I want to dress Liam, my Liam, you know, I want to dress him, and then my 2 Pippas. If I don't dress Liam, I mean, I can make him something at home easily, but my Pippas, I definitely want to get them something for Halloween. Something. I don't know what I want to get them. I mean, I might have a couple outfits. I don't know. I'll have to go through and look. I mean, I don't know. All right, sweetheart. Bye, honey. Yeah, I don't have anything that will fit my silicone baby boy. All right, Connie, well, I'm going to get off here, and I'm going to, if you want, you can message me later when you get home if you want. Bye, sweetie. Love you too. Bye, guys.